Want to build muscle and burn fat at the same time? It all comes down to how you eat. Most people get stuck in a calorie deficit and unknowingly lose muscle along the way. But if you balance your macros correctly, you can transform your body, even while eating fewer calories. Welcome to part 3 of our Body Recomposition series, and today we're breaking down the exact nutrition strategies to help you preserve muscle, torch fat, and eat for real results. If you missed part 2 on strength training strategies, go check it out after this. Links in the description. Let's break down the exact macro strategy to fuel your recomp. Protein is your body's building block for muscle repair and growth. When you're in a deficit, your body breaks down muscle tissue for energy if protein intake is too low, which can sabotage your recomp goals. Getting enough protein ensures you preserve your hard-earned muscle while burning fat, and it also boosts satiety to help you stay full on fewer calories, making a deficit more manageable. A 2020 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition recommends 0.7 to 1.0 grams of protein per pound of body weight daily to maximize muscle protein synthesis in a deficit. For a 154-pound individual, that's 108 to 154 grams of protein per day. Spread this across 4 to 5 meals to optimize absorption. A 2018 study in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition found that 20 to 40 grams of protein per meal stimulates muscle protein synthesis most effectively. Prioritize high-quality sources such as chicken breast, fish, eggs, whey protein, turkey, and cottage cheese. If you're plant-based, combine rice and pea protein to mimic whey's amino profile. Studies show it's just as effective. But what if you're on the go? Some great portable options include canned fish like tuna or sardines, Greek yogurt, or even a handful of peanuts. Just make sure they fit your macros. Now, what about red meat like beef or lamb, or other common protein sources in a deficit? Beef and lamb are excellent protein sources. Lean beef offers 26 grams per 100 grams, and lamb provides 25 grams. But they come with higher saturated fat content, often 5 to 10 grams per serving compared to chicken's 1 to 2 grams. However, lean cuts like sirloin can be included in moderation, once or twice a week, since they're rich in iron and B12 for energy. So, prioritize leaner options and balance them with your fat macros. Protein is just one piece of the puzzle. Let's talk about your next macro ally, carbs. Carbs are often misunderstood. Carbohydrates are your body's primary energy source, especially during high-intensity workouts. In a deficit, carbs are crucial for preserving muscle because they replenish glycogen stores in your muscles, which get depleted during training. Without enough carbs, your body might break down muscle for energy, undoing your progress. Carbs also fuel your performance, helping you lift heavier and train harder, which is key for maintaining muscle while burning fat. A 2019 study in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research found that 40 to 50% of your daily calories from carbs can preserve muscle by maintaining glycogen stores. For a 2,000-calorie diet, that's 200 to 250 grams of carbs daily. Focus on complex carbs for sustained energy such as oats, sweet potatoes, and brown rice, which are also high in many vitamins and minerals. Timing matters. A 2021 sports medicine study suggests consuming 30 to 50% of your daily carbs around your workout, before, during, or after, to maximize performance and recovery. For a 2,000-calorie diet with 200 to 250 grams of carbs, that's 60 to 125 grams around your session, which could even include sipping on a sports drink during your workout for some fast-digesting carbs to keep your energy up. One pitfall to avoid: steer clear of refined carbs like pastries or sugary drinks outside your workout window, as they can spike insulin and lead to fat storage if you're not burning them off, especially in a deficit. Focus on quality and timing, and carbs will work for you, not against you. With carbs dialed in, let's move on to the next macro: fats. Fats play a critical role in hormonal health, especially in a deficit where calorie restriction can lower testosterone and other hormones needed for muscle retention. They also provide a concentrated energy source and help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K, which support overall health during fat loss. A 2018 study in the Journal of Endocrinology found that keeping dietary fat at 20 to 35% of your daily calories supports testosterone levels, which are crucial for muscle retention. For a 2,000-calorie diet, that's 44 to 78 grams of fat daily. Prioritize healthy fats like avocados, nuts, olive oil, and fatty fish. Avoid dropping below 15% of your calories from fat, as this can impair hormone production and hinder your recomposition progress, per a 2020 study in the British Journal of Nutrition. Now, let's talk timing, because when you eat fats matters in a deficit. Fats digest more slowly than carbs and protein, which can delay nutrient delivery to your muscles during workouts. A 2021 study in sports medicine suggests minimizing fats in the meals immediately before and after your training session to prioritize faster digesting carbs and protein for performance and recovery. Instead, consume your fats in meals further away from your workout window to avoid sluggish digestion when you need energy most. For example, if you're training at 3 p.m., keep your 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. meals low in fats, focusing on carbs and protein, and include fats in meals like breakfast or dinner. Think avocado or olive oil. This strategy ensures fats support hormonal health without interfering with your training performance or recovery. Now that macros are covered, let's explore a strategy to tie it all together. Calorie cycling can enhance your recomp results. On training days, increase your calories by 10 to 15%, primarily from carbs, to fuel performance. For a 2,000 calorie deficit, that's 2,200 to 2,300 calories. On rest days, reduce calories by 10 to 15% to create a larger deficit, focusing on protein and fats. A 2021 study in the European Journal of Applied Physiology found that calorie cycling can improve muscle retention by 15% compared to a static deficit, as it balances energy availability with recovery. For example, on a training day, you might eat 250 grams of carbs, 140 grams of protein, and 60 grams of fat, while on a rest day, you'd drop to 150 grams of carbs, 140 grams of protein, and 70 grams of fat. Track it with an app like MyFitnessPal to stay precise. Hydration impacts performance and recovery. A 2019 study in the Journal of Sports Sciences found that even 2% dehydration can reduce strength by 10%. Aim for 3 to 4 liters of water daily, more if you're training intensely. Electrolytes like sodium, potassium, and magnesium are also critical in a deficit, as carb restriction can deplete them. A 2020 study in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition recommends 2 to 3 grams of sodium, 1 to 2 grams of potassium, and 300 to 500 milligrams of magnesium daily. Get these from foods like bananas, spinach, and salted broth, or use an electrolyte supplement. Meal timing can optimize your recomp. A 2021 study in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition found that eating 4 to 6 meals daily, spaced 3 to 4 hours apart, maximizes muscle protein synthesis and stabilizes energy levels. For example, if you train at 3 p.m., have a pre-workout meal at 1 p.m. with 30 grams of carbs and 20 grams of protein, and a post-workout meal at 5 p.m. with 50 grams of carbs and 30 grams of protein. This approach ensures your body has the nutrients it needs when it needs them most. But won't high carbs make me gain fat? Not if you're in a calorie deficit. A 2019 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that carb intake doesn't lead to fat gain as long as your total calories are controlled. Focus on complex carbs and proper timing, and you'll stay on track. To build muscle and burn fat at the same time, how you eat matters most. Nail your protein, carbs, fats, calorie cycling, hydration, and meal timing, and you'll preserve muscle while shedding fat. If this helped, smash that like button, subscribe for the next part of our Body Recomposition series, and comment, "What's your go-to recomp meal?" I look forward to your responses.